So remind yourself of Smert Poeta and try to see my rock and roll interpretation. The bard is dead. The bard is dead, conscience of our age, fell by lies and foul canard, let choke chest that bursts with rage, lifts at last the proud regard of one whose soul could not consent to yield to mean indignity, who railed against this world and went alone to face eternity. Eternity, spare your crocodile tears, your empty praise, a surplus choir, a token of your petty fears. The order came from much, much higher. Was it not you who cruelly mocked the music from his golden lyre? For entertainment did concoct a little sly tormenting fire. Well, enjoy the show he burned until he could not stand beneath, but puttered out, expunged and earned his wilted laurel wreath. His vicious killer, unbelieving, death the blow gave not an inch. Empty heart beat cool and even, gun hand did not flinch. Occidental Kelsa, please, bequeathed to us by will of fate, his wealth and rank to cultivate, like hundreds of such refugees. The native customs of a land, dismissed in terms derogatory, ridiculed our national glory, misconstrued this blood-soaked story, and with that he raised his hand. And so he was slain, and his body taken, like the nightingale whose dulcet songs awaken the envy and resentment of the deaf, exalted them till all tunes were forsaken, dumbfounded as was he by the callous hand of death. Why from calm obscurity and artless geniality did he step into the light, the glaring harsh reality, to stake the heart of free and ardent passion? Why did he ever give his hand to rogues and fake princesses? Why did he never countermand the false words and addresses? He who from an early age discerned life's meager ration, then replacing with a crown of thorns his wreath, intertwined with laurel, they thus contrived, and how, clandestine needles sticking in beneath, that pricked his glorious brow, embittering his final days with stress, and the subtle whispering of cretins, and so he died with vain thoughts of redress, the intimate annoyance of mislaid expectation. the mellifluous tones of our tragic nation, no more to be peeled, as taking up his cramp accommodation, the singer's lips were sealed. And you, oh arrogant descendants, in whom are amplified the faults of your ancestors, with slavish heels that trample on the fragments. Isn't it a jolly game for their malign successors? A greedy crowd with drooling, gaping maws, vapid executioners of freedom, wit, and glory, cowards taking refuge in the law. For you are truth and honor, just a story. But there is a sacred court, oh intimates of vice. There is an awful trial, there he sits and waits. There'll be no church bells chiming to entice thoughts and deeds already known behind those final gates. Then in vain will you recall the time before the flood, with hearts already hard, for you will never wash away the blood, the righteous blood of the bar. Thank you.